Everybody, Troy Burke here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm back, like I promised you, from week to week. Um, Things have been looking better. I got a topic today that I want to talk about that I really got inspired to do in the last, let's just go from the last weekend. I've talked to some people, which is great. You guys are starting to respond. I'm loving it. Like my buddy and I were talking about yesterday, as a matter of fact, even if this helps one person, I feel like I'm doing my job right. And I had a person reach out to me and say, basically, man, I love it. Thanks a lot. And you know what I said back? I said, thank you. Thank you for tuning in, taking the time to tune in. And if I can do anything on here that helps you guys, like I said, my job is done. So after a few conversations with a couple people over the weekend, my topic I want to get to today is getting through the month of August sober. Okay? Now, have you had a rundown with drugs and alcohol? Do you have a past with drugs and alcohol per se? Have you had it? Like you're fed up with drugs and alcohol. Have you been feeling lonely and depressed, especially this month? Do you have a bunch of energy you don't know what to do with this month? Or do you feel just totally drained this month? Well, friends, if the answer is yes to one, if not all four questions, then let me tell you something. You're going through that August shift, okay? The August shift. Now, I didn't make the rules, but August 2017 is like a reset, like a big system reset. It's time to purge out negative energy, move on with positive energy, okay, per se. And the questions that I asked you at the beginning of this, the reason you're feeling this way is because your body, soul, mind, and the universe are trying to sync up together. That's right, they're trying to work together to show you so-called the light. Alright? To get you in sync, to get you lined up, to get you moving down that path that you're supposed to be going down. And that path, friends, is positivity. I'm here to tell you, I know your pain. I know it's a hard month for you. And you're actually starting to realize the true meaning of the word tough. Because it is tough. But rest assured, this is all good news. Okay? Your mind and body are trying to let you know it's time to get rid of all that negativity. It's trying to detox. It's trying to get rid of those toxins. It wants out, and it wants out for good. And if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're at the right place, the right time, and the right month, and let's see, one more thing, the right year. August 2017. Let's see. You got the moon in your favor, you got the year in your favor, and you got the month in your favor. And not to mention, you decided to quit something big. You know, I'm a past addict and alcoholic, so I know that road. And I know how easy it is to fall off the wagon. We call it falling off the wagon, getting back on the train, all that. And it's hard work to stay off of it. It's very easy to go back to. Okay? Especially if you've been sober and clean for like a month or 2, 3, 4, a very short time. It's real easy to get around an old buddy, like a bad influence or whatever, and have a drink and then a couple more drinks, or, you know, do some drugs or whatever. It's real easy to get back on. And let me tell you a little secret about the month of August in 2017. It's not going to act very kindly to you if you do fall off the wagon. You're going to make it even worse than what the situations are, because you are going through some tough times right now. And we're going to talk about that here in a minute. And it's going to make it twice as hard for you to cling on to your past life, your past addictive life. So let go and let life flow. Sounds corny, right? It's the way you got to look at it. Now, with all this energy you don't know what to do with, here's what's beautiful about the month of August. The month of August is letting you know that it's time to clean up on everything. The energy that you now have that you don't know what to do with. This is a great month for remodeling that room, or putting that fence up in your yard, or cleaning out that old closet in that room and getting rid of things you don't need, and donating them to the Goodwill or whatever. It's a great month for unplugging from technology a few times a week, going for nature walks, okay? Getting active, positively active, okay? And getting things done. Feng Shui in your house, some of you know what that is. That's when you rearrange, move things around, clean things up in your home. That is said, like I said, I didn't write the rules, but that is said to enlighten you and bring positive energy in, just rearranging furniture. All this is good for the month of August in 2017. And like I said, you don't want to pedal backwards at this point. You're becoming awake to what's going on around you, what's going on in your own personal life, what's going on in your mind. You're going up to a higher vibration. And these hard times are what's giving you the opportunity to get to the wellness, to get to the cleanness, to get to the great times, to get to the positivity. Okay? Maybe it's time to start writing in that journal, A couple videos ago, I don't know how many of you actually seen the video, but my message was to get a journal and write down everything that you're grateful for. Well, this month is a great time to be writing in your journal, and a great time to go back and look at what you have written in your journal. And what I mean is, every day you wake up, I want you to think about the things that you have that you are grateful for. And think about what would make you happy. I know it all sounds corny, but let me tell you something. I'm living proof. I am living proof that this works and that I am getting better every day. And let me tell you, folks, I have some tough old times. And I'm going through a time right now where I decided to take on a new business venture, as if I'm not busy enough in life. But I decided that, I'm going to start using one of my passions that I've had for a long time and taking it a step further. We'll see how that goes. But the point is, the fact that I'm doing that and putting my energy into that, whether it fails or succeeds, it succeeds because it's positive. And I'm doing the work, I'm trying it, I wake up daily, folks, with all kinds of energy, and then there's days I wake up and I have no energy because I used all that energy the day before to better myself. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to better ourselves. And let me tell you something that I've told you before. Drugs and alcohol cloud you. They take your money. They take your personal finances. They eat your brain cells. I mean, there's nothing positive about it. Even when you're having good times with drugs and alcohol, those good times do not last. They only last as long as the buzz, and then you got to get a new buzz because, you end up getting hooked. And then some of us are not that fortunate. Some of you know I OD'd quite a few years ago, was clinically dead for 10 minutes, came back to life, and that did not clean me up, by the way. That did not clean me up. My willpower has cleaned me up, okay? And all the times before, like this month of August, I would get around an old friend, a bad influence, or I would just get bored because I didn't know what to do with my energy. So I thought, I was still asleep, I wasn't awake. And I would go back to it, oh, it's just a buzz, I'm just having a good time. And then, boy, would my bank account let me know it. Boy, would my headaches let me know it. Boy, would the porcelain god let me know it. Boy, would my family members let me know it. Boy, would those police officers let me know it. Now, are we having fun yet? But since I've become more awakened, and I'm still going through the process, and I'm learning a lot, I found something that I always liked to do when I was a kid, and that's read. I love reading. I love knowledge. I'm not saying you have to go out and read or whatever, but I do recommend trying it. It is a cool hobby, and what's wrong with learning a little bit about yourself, a little bit more about yourself or somebody else? I'm a really big buff on autobiographies, of course, by famous people. I'm a musician, so I really love that kind of stuff, but I'm really into astrology and things like that as well, reading it and whatnot and learning about it. And I tell you, what I've been reading lately has made a lot of sense with my day-to-day life, and kind of the other half of the inspiration of doing this video for you guys and letting you know how important the month of August is to clean up, detox, clean out, feng shui, if I'm saying that right, I hope I am. If not, I apologize. But you get what I'm saying. And I want you guys to take a hold of your lives, man. You got one good shot at this, and you're still around, you're still above ground. There's still time. You're never too old to learn. You're never too late to start. You're still here. And you got a month where the moon, the month, and the year are all lining up, telling you, shaking you, saying, hey, dummy, wake up. It's time to get rid of the bad, get out of the old, get in with the new. Maybe you have a new business venture you want to start, or you're starting a new job. Let it flow. Don't fight it. The worst thing you can do is fight it. Let the universe and your mind and soul run its course. There's going to be a lot of speed bumps along the way. I know it's hard, guys. I feel your pain. But you're going to get to a point, if you listen to me, to where you're going to welcome those speed bumps almost. Because we don't totally like them, but almost, because you're going to start realizing, oh, this is what's going to get me to the good times. This is what's making me stronger. And hopefully, your willpower is going to start zooming, and you're going to put down the bad stuff once and for all, the negative energy, and you're going to start letting the positivity flow in. So the month of August, clean up, clean out, and detox. Well, friends, if you find any of this useful, like, subscribe, share with a friend. There'll be a link or two below. The website, number one, I'm doing 2 websites. Number one is coming out within the new week. Until next week, I love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll. I'll see you next week. Bye.